The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, new details in last week's fatal shooting in Granger. An autopsy has been conducted and the official cause of death determined, though police are still investigating. And ask anyone with information to come forward. We'll have those details. And a Wapato man will be behind bars for a decade after being sentenced for assaulting a federal marshal. It happened in March of last year when he pointed a gun he wasn't supposed to have at officers. We'll have that story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, let's kind of talk weather here because the big headline that I was talking with Mike about yesterday and throughout most of the week so far was the rain that's coming in on Halloween. It's going to be a very damp day. It's looking like, at least, a lot for those trick-or-treaters.
Yes, tomorrow does look to be pretty damp, and we're even going to be turning things damp today. It's really going to be moving in later today, at least in the Tri-Cities. I would say after 3 p.m. For Yakima, we're probably going to be getting in on the shower activity a bit early, and we are going to be holding on to those rain possibilities on Thursday, Halloween, and then Friday at this point. The weather models have moved a little bit from yesterday morning. It does look like Friday will now be the wettest day, but we are still going to have our fair share of wet weather for Halloween as well. Looking at Yakima this morning, we are not seeing rainfall quite yet, but again, it is going to be arriving this afternoon. It's very chilly in Yakima at 28 degrees. Make sure to have that jacket to bundle up as you are starting off this Wednesday. Looking at our weather headlines today, rain shower chances will be arriving today. Those showers are going to be in place for Halloween too. But then, as I've already mentioned, the wettest weather will be on Friday. The wettest weather will be on Friday, and a common theme throughout all three of these weather headlines: temperatures also will be cool. I'll break down your full forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. Earlier this week, we reported a man was fatally shot in Granger Friday night. An autopsy has now determined that 40-year-old Humberto Camacho died from a gunshot wound to the chest. Yakima County Sheriff's deputies were called to the 300 block of Main Street shortly after 6 p.m. on Friday. Camacho was found on the ground next to his car, and paramedics were unable to revive him. Currently, the crime's motive remains unknown. Sheriff's deputies, though, are encouraging anyone with information about the homicide to contact the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. This is a developing story, and we'll update you as more information is available. Officers with the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol have arrested a man at the Mexico border wanted for allegedly raping a child in Franklin County. The 36-year-old man was taken into custody after Border Patrol agents ran background checks on him at a Texas border crossing. He's wanted by the Franklin County Sheriff's Office and remains in Border Patrol custody until he can be brought back to Washington. A Wapato man has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for assaulting a federal marshal. 38-year-old Leo John Yallop was sentenced yesterday in U.S. District Court on a charge of assaulting a federal officer with a deadly weapon. On March 2nd, 2023, U.S. Marshals and the Pacific Northwest Violent Offender Task Force were attempting to arrest Yallop on a warrant for violating his supervised release by being in possession of a firearm when he pointed a gun at marshals.
Mr. Yallop attempted to escape arrest and in the process pointed a loaded gun at federal officers, putting their lives and the lives of others at great risk. I am grateful for the brave men and women of law enforcement who put their lives on the line every day to keep our communities safe and strong. My office will continue to hold offenders accountable who threaten the safety of those who protect and serve the people of Eastern Washington.
Now, at Thursday's hearing, the judge ordered him to prison for 10 years with 3 years of supervised release after he's out. A woman from New York has pled not guilty to 12 counts of possession of fictitious identification cards in Kittitas County. Earlier this month, the woman was pulled over by a deputy in the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office. The deputy found a dozen IDs from states including Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and South Carolina. The various driver's licenses had her photo on them, but different names. After searching her car, various new Apple products were found, along with 10 bank cards with different names on them that matched the IDs. The trial is scheduled to start on December 10th. And the Richland School District is cutting jobs because they don't have enough money in the budget. That's according to them. To give you an idea of how much less they have this year, the district says they typically have the state recommended fund balance of 4%, but this year it's only 1.5%. As a result, only 0.5%. As a result, a total of 34 paraeducator positions are being eliminated. However, none of the special education positions are being affected. Staff members that were due to lose their jobs will have the opportunity to fill other open positions. Employees with the most seniority will be given priority. Superintendent Dr. Shelley Redinger sent a letter to all parents expressing in detail the financial challenges, and it read in part, "It's become clear that financial models and assumptions that worked for us in the past haven't been good enough to avoid the hardships that many other districts in Washington state are facing. This is especially true when factoring in the impact of our recent cybersecurity incident." The district dealt with that attack earlier this year, and when asked if additional cuts were expected, we were told the district will continue to reduce staff through attrition this school year. And College Place schools have added Wi-Fi to all 13 of its buses. The goal is to help students and especially student athletes the opportunity to continue learning during travel. As their athletic director points out, road games can often mean a 2-hour drive each way when competing. Now, the same security in place for internet connections at school will be in place on the buses. Now, Jefferson, let's talk weather here because it's going to be a damp one tomorrow. Are we expecting to see that weather roll in today? And if so, how early can we expect it?
Yes, the wet weather is going to be arriving as soon as today. Now, it is going to be a varied approach to this wet weather, or I should say where you live will have a wide variance on when you will see the rainfall. For the Yakima area and Ellensburg area, the wet weather will arrive early this afternoon. For the Tri-Cities, I wouldn't really anticipate to see raindrops until after your 3 or 4 o'clock hour. And then for Walla Walla and Pendleton, we should stay dry for a majority of the day with that rainfall really ramping up this evening. Now, tomorrow is trending damp and Friday is trending damp as well. We will talk about that forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:07. Coming up on KEPR KIMA this morning, there's 2 new homes in Yakima thanks to Habitat for Humanity, which unveiled them Monday night. The homeowners getting to know their neighbors at a block party. In about 2 minutes, we'll catch up with officials and one of those homeowners. But later in the show, business leaders, workforce experts, and community members gathered to talk the growing concern impacting jobs in the region. We'll head to the Yakima Convention Center to talk the issues being discussed.